Hi guys, I just wanted to make a short video about the turtle aquarium I have set up recently. This is my red ear slider turtle, and you know about the red ear slider turtles. Those are bred widely, and those are easily available in many of the pet shops worldwide, and it is absolutely legal to keep this as a pet. However, some of the Indian species are endangered ones, so I suggest not to keep them as a pet, as it can put you behind bars. So, talking about the red ear slider turtles, the turtles you see on the right and the left side near their ear, they have a red patch. That is why their name is mainly called red ear slider. I'll try to show you. As you know, turtles are very lazy species. They want to sit at one place for a very long time, and only time you can connect with your pet is when you feed them. And if you make enough room for a turtle to swim around and also a place to hide at, the turtle will be very happy. It is very important that he gets sunlight, enough sunlight, so that it develops its back, and back is stronger. Otherwise the back remains very weak for the turtle. So it is necessary for you to keep the turtle happy if you are trying to pet it, because in initial time the small turtle will look amazing, but as it grows, the red ear slider turtle can grow up to 6 to 7 inches long. And when it becomes big, it is very important to keep it very happy, and it should not be like a burden on you, because initially it seems very cute and stuff like that. So what I have done here is, I read a lot about the turtles. I have been into fish petting a lot, and I know about the fishes, but turtle is a new thing for me. So I read a lot about turtles on internet. Basically, the difference between the turtle and a tortoise is turtle is an amphibian. They like to stay in water as well as dry lands, and the tortoise stays only on the land majorly. It's not that the tortoise cannot survive in water, but they prefer to stay on the land. Talking about the diets of the red ear slider turtles, I would say they eat literally anything. You can feed them with cosmetic food like pellets, or you can even feed them with freeze dried bloodworms, tube worms, live food. They also eat cucumber, and mostly they like red and green color kind of food. That really tempts them when you show them something in green or red color. So talking about what I have made here, so you can see this is a big tank here. It's not very big, but for a turtle per inch 1 gallon is like 3 gallon per inch is the ratio you can keep the turtle happy into. That's the normal idea of keeping the turtle happy. So basically, if you have around like 4 to 6 liters of water for this small turtle, this is just like, you can say, 2 inch of turtle. The back is like roughly 1.5 inch now, and to keep it happy, enough water is important, and it should be able to dip himself inside the water. And the amount of waste turtles produces every day is quite a lot more than fishes. And that is the reason, it is recommended that you do at least 60 to 80% water changes, if possible daily, if not at least once in 3 days. And if you don't have time to do that, I rather recommend you to buy an external filter that will not keep the absorbed and filtered media inside the water, so that it will not keep polluting the water that is around the turtle basically. So what I have done is I have used this old tank of mine, and this tank is, say, I would say 1 gallon, 1.5 gallon, you can say. Approximately 4 to 6 liters of water can be kept, but I cannot keep that much because turtle will step out from here. That's why I have avoided, and I think I have filled up around 4 liters of water into it. And I was in a dilemma. about the basking area for the turtle, because they really need a basking dock so that they can climb up and sit on if they feel tired inside the water. Basically, to talk about the turtles can survive in water and outside also. So whenever they get tired of sitting inside the water, they come out and sit on the basking area if you provide them. If you see on the pond side, they come out of the pond and sit on the rocks. So they really like that kind of environment where they can be in both the areas where a little bit of water is there. And if they feel bored, they can come and sit on the land and enjoy the sun bath. Like I said, they need a lot of sunlight. Is very important, because it plays a major role in making their back hard, because it gives them a chance to produce vitamin D in their body, and that's how their body gets stronger. So it is very important that you keep the turtle in the sun for at least 3 times a week. If you are not able to keep the turtle near your window, you should remove it once or twice, thrice a week, and keep it in the sun. It is very important. Otherwise the turtle will die in like 3 to 5 years. The normal lifespan of the turtle is like around 70 years. That's what I have heard, but I am not really sure how much they live. So I feel, keeping it in a healthy environment can really make the turtle survive for at least 60 to 70 years. So what I have done here is this big tank I have taken, and inside that I was really confused about what to do with the basking dock setup that a turtle would need. And what I did, I had a couple of betta fish tanks. These are really small tanks, you can see inside. If you see carefully here, see what I have done is I have kept one betta fish tank vertically. What I've done is I have kept one betta fish tank horizontally, and then I have filled the water. So that tank really acts as a basking dock. And in the background I have kept a simple ceramic tile to give it a 3D background, 3D backdrop kind of effect. And in on the top of the betta fish tank I have kept one green marble slate. So what it has done is, when the turtle really goes inside that betta fish tank that is kept inside my bigger tank, it really feels secured, because the amount of light reaches that area is little lesser than the light that it can get on the water, in the water. And if it really wants to, come out and enjoy in the sun, then it can really climb up on the basking dock, and it can come and sit on the top. I cannot show you that right now because it is not in the mood to climb up the basking dock right now. So I really can't force, and I really don't like to force my pet to do that to get it on the video. And in this setup, like I said, the turtle remains quite happy. And if you feed it like 2 to 3 times a day, is wonderful. The turtle will really grow rapidly, as people say, 3 to 4 times a day. But make sure that if the turtle does not consume the food that you have given, then I recommend you take it out with a siphon or something like that. Don't let the food rot on the bottom of the tank. And also, the amount of waste turtle creates is much more than the fishes. So I recommend at least 80 to 90% of water change at least once in 2 3 days. I suggest water change every day, but if it is not possible, then 80 to 90% once in 3 days. And if at all nothing is possible to you, you can buy an external filter that will basically filter everything else outside the tank, and it will not remain inside the tank. Okay, it's not like the fishes that, they like to harbor useful bacteria in the water, and then that will benefit the turtle. It's not going to happen. So I would not recommend keeping that kind of filter in the tank like this. If possible, if you can keep any kind of plant in the water, that's wonderful. What I have done is I have kept a small floating plant that really gives a good feeling to the turtle, like it's in the natural environment. And on the basking dock, what I have done is, I'll show you. I have kept one ceramic lamp, or whatever. It's not a lamp actually. It's a perfume evaporator. What you have to do is, you have to put a small flat candle inside, and put a little bit of perfume on the top in water, so it keeps on evaporating that perfume in the environment and so on. So what I have done is, I have kept that thing on the top, so when the turtle wants to sit on the basking dock, when the turtles when the turtle wants to sit on the basking dock, it climbs up, it sits there, and it enjoys the sunlight, and uh, it enjoys the sunlight. If it wants to hide and sit inside the cave or something like that, that you find in the natural environment, it really goes inside that perfume evaporator setup. So basically what I have tried to do is, did not complicate it much. I could buy expensive basking dogs from the internet like eBay or Amazon, but I thought of running around with the stuff that I already have, because right now the turtle I have is very small. I have not even named it, and soon I'm going to get it a bigger tank, and I have something better to think of. So I may introduce some filter media in it, like something like external filter or something like that, so that I can save myself from the hassle of changing water every day. And even if you have a filter, even if you install a filter on this kind of setup, I would recommend that you change water 100% once in a month at least, because the amount of liquid waste and solid waste produced by turtle is much 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 more than the fishes you have. So this is it. If you have a small betta tank, or any flat square shaped box that you can see through, you can keep that inside your bigger tank, and you can keep any slate or something like that on the top, so that turtle can climb up and sit on it, enjoy, and really rest. And if you give enough space to the turtle, if you give better living to your pet, it is definitely going to love you back more than you have thought of. So that's it for today. If you like this video, do subscribe, comment on this video, do like the video, hit the like button, thumbs up button. And looking at my setup, what do you think? I'm pretty amateur in keeping a pet turtle, so I'm trying to find out my ways of keeping my turtle happy. So you tell me, what have you done, and if you find any kind of flaws in my setup, then let me know. Please note, I change my water every day, so don't, please do not say that you have kept the turtle in dirty water. It's not a dirty water. And it's not just that before making the video I have changed the water. I change the water every morning. That is the reason the turtle is there since almost 1.5 months, and is very happy, and it is really enjoying the environment I have provided. But I really feel that I want to provide it with the more natural environment. But this being a small turtle, right now I am trying to find out ways, different ways to keep it happy, and easier options basically to keep my turtle happy. So that's it for today. If you really like the channel, do subscribe, hit the bell icon, so that we can stay connected, and if I upload any new video in the future, you can really take a look at it, and also let me know what do you have. And do message me and tell me how do you feel about these turtles. I'm also going to show you my my vegetation tank, which is basically a planted tank I have set up on my own. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.